you know you're hearing real Torah, it should make you happy. If someone is saying something and it doesn't make you happy, then it's not real Torah. Reb Mendel of Rimnofer, he was a contemporary of the Jose of Lublin. When Reb Mendel of Rimnofer left the world, he didn't have a son. He didn't have a prime disciple who took over him. This is Shamash, Hirsch. So Herschel Rimnover came to Rebbe. And first people scoffed at him, and little by little people came to him. They came to him and flocked at him. A widow came to Herschel Rimnover. And she says, well, my husband died, and the people that he owed money to, they made a Din Torah against me. And this, and the little bit of money I was left, and I'm loose to them. And we went to the Beis Din, to the monetary Beis Din, and the Dayanim, they ruled against me. He said, let me see, there's what's called the writ of the Beis Din is called a Maisa Beis Din, where the three religious court judges, the Dayanim, they write down their decision, and it's written down, and they explain their decision according to Torah. And it's very learned. You have to learn Choshen Mishpat and know Halacha well, know Gemara well, to even understand what's flying, who's against who. So Herschel says, let me see the Maisa Beis Din, let me see the verdict written down. The woman, the widow, gives Herschel Rimnover the verdict. He says, no, you go back to the Dayan and you tell him that Herschel Rimnover said he's wrong. So she went back to the Beis Din, and she went to the head of the rabbinical tribunal, and she said, I went to Herschel of Rimnov, and he said, you're wrong. So the Dayan laughed. That Herschel Rimnov, or what? What do you know? He's trying to make tea and sweep floors. He could tell me. I'm the head of the Beis Din. He could even understand what's written here. One of the other Dayanim said, wait a second, something Hashem put in his mind, something is wrong here. So he took their psak and he went home and he restudied it and restudied it. And he took the particular clause that Herschel Rimnover said they made a mistake in, and he reviewed the responsa, he reviewed the Shulchan Aruch, Choshen Mishpat, said he's right. The lady paid out money unfairly, and then this Hashem is certainly going to be indignant about this, because Hashem has a special compassion for the orphans and the widows. So he went back to the other Dayanim and he says, I'm sorry, the Rebbe is right, look here. And he showed him, the one Dayan convinced the other two Dayanim, so they turned around the psak. The Dayan who had the doubts about it, he says, I've got to go to Herschel Rimnover. I've got to go, because it's true. He was not some Rosh Yeshiva, some great Torah scholar. He was the Rebbe. Reb Mendel he was his servant, his shamash. So he went to Herschel Rimnover. He says, how did you know this? Are you a secret Talmid Chacham? He says, no, I don't know Shulchan Aruch. I don't know this. I don't know that. But I do know one thing. I know all about happiness. The words of Torah are straight, and a rabbinical decision has to be straight, because justice has to be straight. And if it's straight, it's going to gladden my heart. And when I read this decision, I came to this clause made me sad. The moment I knew I felt sad, I knew you were wrong. A Torah lesson, when it's true, it should make you feel good. It should make you happy.